Hey guys, it's jjaaxxthelegend here. Today I'm here with another Minecraft tutorial. Now, just a disclaimer before this starts, this tutorial will only work in 1.17 as it uses lightning rods. But other than that, let's get into it. Okay, so this tutorial we're doing is how to trap and get a charged creeper as well as a brown mooshroom cow without the use of any tridents at all. And if you want to, you don't even have to use any potions, so it's super simple to get. Now, as well as that, I'll be showing you the use for both of these and the way to do it. So, let's get into the tutorial. Now, you might be wondering, what are the uses of a charged creeper? Well, a charged creeper is the second variant of a creeper, and it looks a bit like this. As you can see, it's got an electric field around it. Now, charged creepers explosions are much bigger. So if I grab a regular creeper here, get it to explode. Might die doing this. As you can see, it's reasonably small in size. Back into creative. But if I go to regular creeper like this and do, hold on, need to get into a hole. So do this. Get into a hole and do summon lightning. If I turn it into a charge creeper like this, as you can see, the other one got turned as well, and hop into survival, I'm almost certain I will die from this. Let me just go a bit away, because they have huge blast radiuses. As you can see, it has a much bigger blast radius. Hold on, let me just hop back into creative, because I knew I was going to die from that. It has a much bigger blast radius, even breaking up some of our old hole before. But the main use for these charged creepers is to get other mob heads. Mobs like zombies, skeletons, wither skeletons, and creepers, other creepers, will drop a head once when killed by a charged creeper. And as you can see, I just got a creeper head in completely vanilla survival. And I didn't have any other head data pack. So that's the main use for them. With brown mooshrooms, on the other hand, that's the other variant of the mooshroom. Now, brown mooshrooms aren't actually that useful. They're just kind of like a hidden feature in the game. And they're pretty cool and pretty cute. So let's get on to how to build this and then how it works. Okay, to build this, all you're going to need are 8 lightning rods, some building blocks, some stairs, 4 trapdoors, and a bed, as well as some torches. So let's start by grabbing out our stairs, our blocks, our lightning rod, our trapdoors, and our, that's it. Let's start by placing 2 stone stairs, some blocks, and some more stone stairs to make a 2-high staircase. Then come 1 block forward, on both stair sides, then place a lightning rod on one side and 2 blocks on the other. Then alternate between the two, as you can see here. So no lightning rods are directly next to each other. Then from here out, we want to come out another 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on both sides. Then add a 2-high wall on both sides of that. Making sure we do not go over the lightning rods. When I say that, I mean when we extend it over our hole, so that's what we're going to be doing. We don't want to place them on top of the lightning rod. So here, we don't need one, but there we do. Like that. We also want one here and one there to stop the creepers. So now we want to place our trapdoors here and here, here and here. Make sure they're oak trapdoors and they have been shut. Now the creepers won't actually be able to, the creepers will walk forward, they won't realize that there's no block here, because they detect trapdoors as full blocks and they'll fall into the hole. Then lightning will get striking onto these lightning rods, and the creepers will get charged. Now we want to grab out our bed and our torches, place the bed at the end of the tunnel with our torches, and then with our torches we want to place them all around the tunnel like this to ensure that other mobs do not spawn. Okay, now that we've got that, we are ready to get a creeper and explain how this works. So basically what you want to do is grab I'm going to grab a creeper spawn egg just because I'm in creative. You want to wait until there's a thunderstorm. As you can see, I'll just do thunderstorm, and then once you've found that thunderstorm, I'll be in survival. You want to find a creeper, get it to chase you like this, make sure it doesn't blow up, run up the stairs, jump over the trapdoor, making sure it's still chasing you, then walk backwards, and as you can see, it'll fall into that hole. Now you want to wait for it to be hit by lightning. Now you need to sleep as soon as it gets hit by lightning. Now there is a chance that 2 lightning strikes hit directly after each other, and this can sometimes cause the creeper to die, but creepers are so common, it's not too big of an issue. But if you are really worried about this, I would suggest quickly splashing a fire resistance and regeneration potion onto the creeper. We're just waiting on this creeper to get hit by lightning. Should hopefully be hit by lightning soon. There is a 1 in 100,000 chance of lightning striking in a chunk every tick. So normally it's 3 ticks a second, so that raises the chances. But if you wait here for about 5 minutes, normally it will get hit pretty quickly. There we go, the creeper's been hit. Okay, let's quickly run in and sleep. And we are safe. Our creeper should be safe now, shouldn't die. We want to close up these trapdoors. Okay, now I'm going to hop into creative to explain what you can do from here. Now, if you just want the charge creeper to prank your friends or bring it over to your friend's house or keep it trapped in here for looks, then that's fine. You can leave it like this. But if you do want to use it for a more useful task, say like getting some heads from a mobs, what I suggest is grabbing out some fences and some fence gates, creating a little contraption like this. Making a little fenced area like so, each of your areas. Then placing a fence gate on one side of it like this. Then creating another area like this where you put your mobs that you want to be killed in. Now I'm just going to spawn in a creep here, but this is where you'd probably trap some zombies or skeletons or creepers. Now if you are doing zombie skeletons or creepers, I would also suggest adding in a roof like this so they don't burn. Okay. Now, before we let the other creeper out into this pen and let it explode, we want to hit this creeper once with a stone sword. That will ensure that it dies. Now, this does vary on mobs, so it can be a little bit of trial and error there. Now, what we do is we break this block here, these 2 blocks. We don't necessarily have to break the lightning rods. And then we hop into survival. Well, you'll already be in survival, and the creeper will start chasing after you. You want to open up this into that pen, and you want to ensure that this creeper blows up first, so you can actually see which one starts first. As you can see, that creeper died because we hit it with a stone sword, and we got the creeper head. Now that also works with other mobs as well, like I said before, zombie skeletons and wither skeletons as well as normal creepers. But if you are doing this on a hardcore build, I suggest holding a Totem of Undying in your other hand, and if you don't want to destroy your landscape around you like I did, you can add an obsidian floor to it, which will decrease the damage it does. So, now you know how to trap a charge creeper and use it to get mob heads. Now we're going to have a look at how to trap a mooshroom, and then use that to get a brown mooshroom. Let's start by going into the wild and finding a mooshroom. Now you could grab this from a mooshroom island using a boat, or if you live on a mooshroom island, go out into your plains area. And you want to do this by bringing it over by either using wheat or a lead. And if you're using wheat, you just walk like this and hop up and then walk across, and walk through, and then a lead's basically the same thing as well. Now, if you are doing this on a non-mooshroom island, or you have a short supply of mooshrooms, I suggest splashing it with a fire resistance potion and a regeneration potion when the storm starts. So let's start up this storm. Then when the storm starts, splash it with both of these potions to make sure it gets hit, and this reduces its chance of dying. Then as soon as it gets hit, let's sleep, as you can see, and then when we wake up in the morning, we have our brown mooshroom. Super simple. Okay, so now you guys know how to get a brown mooshroom and a charge creeper, as well as how to use both of them. Now, remember, just a reminder for those who are still a bit wondering on how I got these lightning rods, they are only available in 1.17, but that update is going to be coming out soon, but the snapshots are already out, so if you're playing your survival world on snapshots, you should be able to use these. If you want to see how to craft them and more about that update, check out my other video once this is over, and make sure to give that one and this one both a like. So, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.